have switched locations today for you lovelies because my house was really loud and there are bands playing very loud music there, and I was like, nope, you guys won't be able to hear us, so here we are in Jenna's really big comfy bed. And I'll probably take a nap here because it's really, really comfortable. And you'll have to let us know what you think of this new space because I'm considering just doing all of our live streams here.
Yeah, I could put up a few more things.
Yeah, it's kind of empty here.
Sorry, it's a little bare.
Oh, too bad it's cut off, but our friend Narciso's beautiful painting of Dr. Is that 11? No, who is that?
It's Matt Smith.
I don't know. See, I don't know nothing. I know nothing about Doctor Who.
The Doctor Who.
Alright, so today we are talking about the comics that will be coming out on March 28th. March 28th,
Already the end of March.
Which is great. I'm so excited for March to be over. This has been the worst month of this year so far.
Yeah, it hasn't been that great for me either.
Definitely not. It's been horrible. But at least having some good comics to read has gotten me through this month. Mm-hmm. And actually, I read Hungry Ghost number 2 this morning, and number 3 is coming out on Wednesday. And Hungry Ghost is, I've mentioned it before, it's by Anthony Bourdain. It's his second venture in the comic world, and the story's really messed up actually. So it's just like two individual stories within one issue. Okay. And essentially it's based off of a game that samurais would play where you're in a room. We should play this actually. You're in a room with a bunch of candles, and each person in the room has to tell a scary story and then blow out one of the candles. So as the stories progress, they get scarier and scarier, and the room's getting darker and darker.
Oh, that's
interesting. That's essentially how Hungry Ghost by Anthony Bourdain is like. So it's just the stories that the people are telling within this really scary room with all the candles that are being blown out, and I think something might happen to them, I don't know. But there's only 4 issues, so the 3rd one's coming out on Wednesday, and you should definitely read that. And that's on Berger Books by Dark Horse. And that's probably what I'm, no, I shouldn't lie. I was going to say that's what I was most excited about, but I'm not. There's more. There's more.
Okay, I don't have anything for Berger Books, so what's next? Is it Image?
DC.
Mm-hmm. DC, the next Batgirl is coming out, number 21? Yeah, 21.
21.
And a new story arc, and she's teaming up with her dad, and the cover looks pretty sick. It's like this green monster, and yeah.
Cool. Hold on.
It looks promising.
Did you guys say something? Oh no, you're just joining.
How you been?
Hi Cody. We've been great. Thanks for asking. Aside from me just complaining about the whole month of March. But for DC, okay, so you said you read Mera number 1, and it was.
That's fine.
It was okay.
It's got to get out its legs. I think it's I don't know. It just kind of introduces her to the land because it takes off from Aquaman's run, and she's kind of like exiled from Atlantis, and she's telling Americans, like, please don't be afraid, please don't attack us because we're having this war right now. And she's kind of like very reluctant to be the next queen, and it introduces another character who's an older character from Atlantis, and that's really it.
Oh, okay. So the reason why I asked you if you read it was because number 2 is coming out this week. So
is it already?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, number 2.
Okay.
So now you have to read that one.
Now I have to read that one. Well,
can you please do a review for everybody at least?
Okay, after I read the second one. Because I don't feel like I have enough for a review from reading the first one.
And it's only 6 of them. Or maybe, should you just wait till, no. Just
no, I'll start the review.
Start a review soon. So that's what I had for DC. Was there anything else on DC?
Doomsday Clock number 4 is coming out, and I don't have much to say about it because I haven't caught up yet. I told you guys before that like I'm just like saving some comics to go back and read all at once because it's very hard, especially when they have like intricate storylines or like to remember everything, and I don't want to have to keep rereading like a whole story arc.
Yeah,
So.
that's actually what I ended up doing with Deadly Class. I had to reread the last issue before starting the newest story arc that came out, what was it, last week or 2 weeks ago? And by the way, amazing. It's so good, and I kind of have to get you caught up on that. It's just such an awesome world of teenagers in the 80s and assassins that, like, they're doing drugs and bad things and killing people. Yeah. So, of course, that interests me. But since we're on Image Comics now, Image, Black Mirror, what number? It's number...
Black Mirror.
Black Mirror. Wow, I'm thinking of Black Mirror. Black Magick.
But is it number 11?
Number 11. And I'm so excited to read this because the last issue left me just... It was so aggravating, the last issue. Did you catch up to Black Magick?
No, I didn't.
No, you have to because it's actually terrifying.
Okay.
It's so scary and...
it was getting very scary. I read the one after the trade that came out. I think that was 5. No, maybe it was 6 or something. And I was like, oh my god. Like, I was afraid reading it.
Absolutely. It's really scary to think because, I mean, there is a world of dark black magic out there, that, you know, underground world that we don't see, but it's a real thing. And essentially, because this woman is a detective and she uses her black magic to help her do stuff, there are people that are against her. Oh, I shouldn't. I'm ruining it for you.
Well, obviously, there's going to be people like rooting against her for being a part of like mainstream society when she's a witch.
People who are the people who are against her right now. It's some serious. Goes back in time, like back in history.
Oh, I remember that. I think I read a little bit about that.
That people, enemies of the family. Imagine if we had to worry about an enemy that our great grandmother had. That
old family feuds.
Yeah, family feud. And thank you. We really are very comfortable on this bed. Hold on. I see. What are your plans in April? Well, Cody, I didn't think that far ahead yet. Just taking it day by day. We'll get to April soon.
But yeah, Greg Rucka writes that, and he's such an amazing writer. I'm actually reading his Batman No Man's Land. You might have seen that on our story like a few days ago. I put it up there, but definitely recommend that. It's a novel. It's not a graphic novel. It's like a regular book, but it's really good.
I think, well, is there anything else for Image? Because I'm only reading those 2 series this week.
Hit Girl 2 is coming out.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
definitely have to read that.
Yeah, if my comic shop has it, I'll pick it up because I don't have it on my pull list. But
we did review Hit Girl number 1, and we said we were going to give it more time to develop. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna read that. Yeah. But aside from that, I think that covers, because I'm not reading anything on Marvel this week. And
no.
What are you guys reading? Oh, let's see. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Christian.
How are you? We're doing all right.
Yeah, things are looking up. We have Zapp Con coming this Saturday.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Zapp Comic Con 2.
So if you're in the New Jersey area, it's only $5 at the door. Mm-hmm. And yeah, you should check them out. I don't know if we can link them on this, but...
Wait, no, it's $6 at the door.
Oh, it's $6 at the door?
Yes.
I thought it was $6 to pre-order, $5 at the door.
I don't remember.
It's $5 or $6. So bring an extra single.
Bring $10 and then extra money to buy some comics and toys and awesome stuff.
Reading Akira for the 1000th time.
Oh.
Is that like the movie Akira? Did you ever see that?
No, I did not.
The big dog.
Oh, yes. Is that, what's your favorite food? I know it's kind of random.
Pizza.
Yeah, duh, pizza.
Yeah. I mean, today we have some Savannah Smiles, courtesy of my friend Sean, who hooked me up with some Girl Scout cookies.
Yes.
But, yeah.
Hey, Andrew Rocket. How are you, Adam? Thanks for joining.
Mr. Miracle.
Oh, wait. You were telling me about this the other day at the show, I believe. Mr. Miracle. I forget what it was about, but is that on Marvel or is that on DC? I forget. You were I know you were telling me about it.
I heard it's like one of the best comics that's out right now.
Do you know what it's on?
No.
Well, Mine is fried chicken. Fried chicken's delicious as well.
I had fried chicken this week.
Oh, I got an air fryer, guys. I just got it online from Amazon, delivered this morning. And I opened the box and immediately made myself chicken tenders. And I'm just saying, air fryers are changing the game of food.
I have my eye on one, but I'm always like, I'm going to use this gadget once, and then I'm never going to use it again.
It's Tom King, and you read Tom King?
Oh, he's DC.
Okay, so yeah, DC. Oh, so we'll definitely have to read that, Mr. Miracle.
I love Tom King. The Vision. Mm.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm figuring. Like, you really like Tom King.
Yeah, I'll read his Batman soon when they're on trades or omnibus, but it's just so much to catch up on. You guys know. You know how hard it is in the comic world.
Hey, Captain Marvelous, to answer your question, so at 2 o'clock on Sundays, we basically round up what we're excited to read this upcoming week. So the comics that are coming out on the Wednesday coming up. And that's what you missed. So you might have to rewind and just find out what comics those were.
One thing. I don't know if any of you are on the West Coast right now for WonderCon in Anaheim. But one thing that DC announced is, and I showed you the link for this last week, Zoom Inc., I think it's called. It's like their comics meant for a younger age group.
Oh, is that the one?
Harley Quinn.
The Harley Quinn?
The Breaking the Glass?
Yes, I definitely wanted to read that. Mm-hmm. And it's a paperback, right?
It's a paperback, and they're going to have a Mera and I think Poison Ivy.
I'll probably just buy those so that my future children could read them. And also I'll read them too, because it looks really good. How are you guys doing? A lot of people ask us how we're doing. I mean,
do we look like we're not doing well?
Maybe. I mean, I don't feel very good today physically, but I'm alright.
Yeah,
life's great.
What's your favorite films? I watch a lot of movies, but if you're asking me like my favorite all time, Lisa knows this, and she's gonna shake her head at me. The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah. No. The Wizard of Oz. Come on.
I'm actually going to see Wicked very soon with my sister.
But it makes sense because you are into theater. It's more of like a theatrical film.
Yeah, definitely.
So that makes sense. But no, that's not. No.
I don't know. I think it's just very nostalgic for me, and I don't know.
Yeah, my favorite film, coincidentally, so I went to the New York Botanical Gardens yesterday with my mom, and we were walking through, and I heard the soundtrack of one of my favorite films, which is Amelie, and I was just like, oh my god, I got so excited. And I actually do listen to a lot of soundtracks, mostly because it just kind of brings you back to watching the film and how you felt while you're watching the film. So I love that's. Jan Tiersen is one of my favorite composers. I've actually purchased a couple of his vinyl records of different. I could never find an Amelie soundtrack. I don't think they've made one, a vinyl for the Amelie soundtrack.
Oh, a vinyl. Okay.
Yeah, but definitely one of the greatest films in terms of cinematography and just how.
Go ahead.
Oh, Carlos, not you even.
No, Carlos, no.
Carlos, I told you I'm gonna pile drive you. So, Carlos, our wonderful friend from what's it called?
Narrow Bridge.
Narrow Bridge, but his show.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, his show. It's.
The Creeps Show.
You made me so mad. I forgot the name of your show. But essentially, wait. I have to. Remember, it's called the Creep. No.
Hello Creeps.
Hello Creeps. Thank you. Hello Creeps 666.
Yeah, they're a podcast.
They are a podcast that talk about really spooky things, and we're going to be doing a videos with DeVille, and he's an artist who's also on Hello Creeps 666. And that's going to be really fun because it's going to be in a really spooky, haunted school. So you guys better watch out for that. But moving on to Carlos and his opinion of Jessica Jones as being a basura show. I'm going to have to disagree with you, Carlos. I mean, essentially, I don't feel as invested as I was in season 1, but I don't think that it's a garbage show.
No, I don't think it was as interesting as season 1 because you're not getting to know Jessica. You're just getting to know like more of her journey.
Yeah, her past
and her past, and it's focused more on other characters, not just her.
Yeah, for sure. Like I think there's a big focus on Trish, which
Trish, the lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
And
remember when we were reading Rocket, and you noticed that Froggy was there?
Yeah.
Did you notice that he was also in Jessica Jones?
Mm-hmm. He's working for, that's the big corporate lawyer.
Yes, exactly. When I saw that, I was like, oh, Jenna would have pointed that out. So, yeah. Carlos, you should rewatch it. And then come talk to me so I can pile drive you. I can't wait to see you guys at Zapp Con next week. Oh, thank you so much, Chandras. We'll definitely be there and are happy to meet everybody who's going, and so excited for everyone to come see our panel. So if you didn't see our posts, we're going to be talking about our experience as females in the comic industry, as well as where the comic industry is going in terms of female readership and just female empowerment or everything about girls.
Yep, so join us for that. It's at 12, I think.
12 o'clock in the
panel room.
They made Trish so unlikable. How you gonna make me hate Hellcat?
Yes, they're gonna make you hate her now, but they're gonna build you back up to love her. Like you know this game. You know this game.
Yeah. So, oh hey. So yeah, and that's all I got for this week.
I wanted to ask you guys a question. For all of you DC fans out there, are you reading Gotham City Garage? Because I heard it's really good. I read the first issue and I thought it was really good too, but I just totally forgot about it.
Do they fix cars?
It's
yeah.
It's about cars and motorcycles, and it has that like kind of feel to it.
Okay.
Like Rebel Without a Cause, I guess. I don't know if you would compare it to that. But
is it like Sons of Anarchy but in Gotham City?
I think so. I think that's kind of.
Did you ever watch Sons of Anarchy?
I know what it's about. I love Ron Perlman.
Ron Perlman has a show on Amazon Prime actually, and I've been meaning to watch it.
Yes. 2 of them?
Really?
One show, Hand of God.
Okay, yes, that's the one I've been meaning to watch.
It's really good.
You watched it? Okay.
It's really good. And he's in a French movie.
No, he's also in a Guillermo del Toro movie.
Yes.
And when I saw that movie and I saw Ron Perlman and he was speaking Spanish, I was just like, what is going on? Ron Perlman's an interesting character.
Oh, he is. He did a podcast on Nerdist. He's a really interesting guy.
I gotta listen to that podcast. Wait, didn't you tell me that the comic shop is closing?
Meltdown Comics in LA.
Meltdown Comics, and that is so sad because we visited Meltdown and that was one of the coolest shops ever. Yeah. So it's really sad. I'm hoping that Nerdist just buys it and it stays open or something. But yeah. So let's see if you guys don't have any other questions. All right. Yeah. And that's a wrap.
That's it. So come see us at Zapp Con. If not, watch out for us on YouTube, on here. We try to post as much as we can. My movie's out on Amazon Prime. I'm going to put some selfless self-promotion out there.
That's not selfless.
But
you totally deserve...
Selfish.
No, you deserve all of the promotion.
Oh, thank you.
Jenna's movie, Cabin of Errors, is on Amazon Prime for stream and for purchase on DVD. So it's called Cabin of Errors.
And it's a romantic comedy, like farcical.
Can you just give the folks a little bit of your Jersey accent that you do in the movie?
No, they have to go.
She does a really funny Jersey accent in the movie.
Yeah. Thank you.
Rolly bag. The rolly bag. I got my rolly bag.
He wanted the rolly bag so he could roll it. That's the taste that you guys get. So please go watch it, review it. Let me know what you think. DM us. And yeah, thanks. Like, comment, subscribe. Start a fire figuratively. Okay, bye.
Bye, guys.